Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not going to be a Halloween costume. It's going to be an adventure. We're going to go see some scary places. Maybe we'll get down, maybe we won't. Alex doesn't want to get down, but yeah. So in the video that I shot yesterday, my mom told me a story about it, so I will tell you guys when we go by there. So let's go, Adam.
Okay.
Down?
Oh, we're gonna get down?
Well, at least I can talk about it. Right here in the little parking area. But it's not who I am. But okay guys, so this hospital is old. My mom used to work there. And yesterday when y'all saw my video, I actually shot it back here, which you won't be able to see because it's kind of dark. And there's a parking space. So back then my mom told me that thank God she didn't tell me before I filmed, but she said that back then when she worked here, there was 2 incidents that happened here at the parking lot. A guy shot himself in the car and they didn't find him till I think security found him later on that night or in the morning. And then another incident was a couple, he was abusive to her, and so she shot him and left him in the car and took off. And then they found his body right here. There's a lot of things that happen in this hospital. I know that is scary for sure because my mom worked there, and actually when she worked graveyard, I would come and work with her, like not work with her, but like I would stay with the operator in the front. So I kind of remember a lot of these areas. The second floor, my grandmother was in there before she passed away. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff goes on here at this hospital. So now this hospital is abandoned, and then we have Christian Spawn. But yeah. And then I don't know where the homeless guy is, but I know there's a homeless guy that sleeps here. So this is Rabbit's Run, where if you know where I'm from, everybody knows what Rabbit's Run is. Basically, this is like a makeout road, and then there's also something horrible happened a couple years ago. I'm not gonna mention any names because I don't know if anybody knows who I'm talking about, but I know that this girl, she was with some friends and they got into a car wreck, and they found her body like a few feet away from it. Leaving a child behind. But yeah, this is where it happened, and this is what it looks like. It's really scary. My mom used to bring us out here with my cousins, and we would just go cruising, and it was just me, the only girl, and like 5 boys and the van, and she would literally turn off the lights sometimes, and we would just come through here just to scare us. But this is what Rabbit's Run looks like. The entrance, we're gonna show you like way deep in the monte is what Alex said. Way in there, because it really is freaky. So you know guys, my brother's playing horror music. Makes you think, why would anybody want to be here and bake out? If you don't think about it back then, you're like, we're gonna get stuck, so we're gonna have to turn back. Look at that. That is crazy. And I am not getting stuck out here. So right here, where this down, you're gonna see these little bridges right here. And then this story I can say because it's actually my family. Back in the 80s, I had 2 cousins, and they were with their boyfriends, and they were racing, and they got in a car accident. And back inside there, right in the middle, it used to fill up with water, and my cousin actually flew out of the car and landed in there with her face down. And then by the time they reached out to her, like, she's still alive, but she's not normal anymore. Like, she shakes a lot, and she got too much brain damage. The other cousin that she was with was in the back seat with her boyfriend, and she actually ended up dying in the car accident. So they were like playing races. She was in the back, she flew out, and she passed away. My mom was at home with my dad and me. I was a year old, and I remember my mom telling me that she got the phone call, her and my dad, they got in the car, they came to check it out. There's so many cops, and that they can literally see like pieces of my cousin. They're picking her up, putting her in like Ziploc bags and stuff. So yeah, that was crazy. I never got to meet her or anything, but because I was only a year old, but I know that they would call her like the girl in purple, because every single outfit that she'd wear had purple in it. But I'm not gonna say the names or anything like that, just because respect to my family members and stuff. But yeah, so every time we drive by that bridge, kind of just brings back memories of my mom telling me those stories. Okay, so over here, these are all like little oil field companies. But a while back, there was a little girl that had been missing, and nobody knew where she was at. They were blaming the boyfriend and everything. Well, later on, they found her in one of these tanks, I think it was, that she was like in there. But this guy that I know, he works at one of these companies, and his wife was telling Dad that one time he was on his motorcycle and he saw a little girl here, and he said that he got the chills. He was riding his motorcycle, and she looked at him, and when he turned around to look back at her, that she wasn't there. So he was like freaking out. So now he doesn't ride his motorcycle through here anymore.